What? Who made that? Let me see. Click on it. Oh, hold on. Chloe, look at this. What? Let me see.
I can put a pillow in the chair.
Chloe, come here. I feel like you're the only one that would understand.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm not sure what this means. This is a character on Roblox, but it says... What? I know, that's why I said. No, it was an inappropriate thing that popped up on his Roblox about me. Sam was on Roblox yesterday, and a thing popped up, and he started laughing, and I was like, Mommy, look, and it was a picture of my cry face, and it was a game that someone made of Roblox, and it said Kim's new sex tape when you clicked on it. Thank God he can't read yet.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about Kanye West, who went on an epic rant on Instagram exposing Hollyweird for how weird Hollyweird actually is. And I want to talk about this because I feel like the things that Kanye is going through, every man can take some lessons from in regards to, one, money does not mean happiness, and two, we should be very careful in regards to who we select to be our wives and who we choose to procreate with, right? Who we choose to bring kids into this world with, because it seems like Kanye, for as much money and fame that he has, he doesn't seem like a very, very happy man. And a lot of his unhappiness is coming from his poor selection in regards to who he wanted to be a wife and a mother. So I want to talk about that and discuss Kanye's latest rant, in which he claims that he has an addiction to adult entertainment and it, quote, destroyed his family. So let's go ahead and get into this. Kanye West admitted to having an addiction to adult entertainment, saying it, quote, destroyed his family. Quote, don't let Chris make you a playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do, he began in an Instagram post on Thursday addressing Victoria Villarreal, Kylie Jenner's former assistant. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Pornography destroyed my family. I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it. It's not gonna let it happen to Northie and Chicago, he continued. All right, so Kanye here seems to be concerned about Kris Jenner, whom he argues pushed Kim Kardashian, his wife, and Kylie Jenner into what he calls adult entertainment, which, I mean, objectively speaking, I mean, Kim Kardashian got her rise to fame from her sex tape with Ray J, which makes her, by definition, a adult entertainer, a adult star, okay? That's how she got famous. And Kanye is concerned about Kris Jenner's influence on his children, North and Chicago. As you guys, should or should not be aware, I don't know if you keep up with this type of stuff. I mean, I really don't, but, hey, I have to for videos like this. I believe that Kanye does not have custody of him and Kim's kids, okay? He doesn't have custody, and that is something that has really bothered him. He's been fighting for more say and control in the lives of his kids. It seems like he's living a father's worst nightmare, especially considering how these people are addicted to social media. The only way they know how to make money is through social media, right? And specifically selling sex on social media, selling their bodies on social media. That is something Kanye does not want for his own kids. And that is why he's been so outspoken, because he sees the writing on the wall in regards to where this is going to go. That Kris Jenner, along with the Kardashian clan, is going to pimp out his kids and make them sex objects, okay? They're going to sexualize his kids and indoctrinate them into the weirdness of Hollywood, right? And if you guys remember, Kanye went on another Twitter rant earlier this year about Kim Kardashian and how she has a joint TikTok with, I believe, Northwest, okay, his oldest daughter, in which, again, he was concerned because he's like, I don't want my kids on social media. My kids are not that old. I think they're like, below the age of 10 or something like that. And you already have them on TikTok exposing them to all types of things that kids should not be exposed to, okay? TikTok is degeneracy central, right? That's where kids go to get indoctrinated into all types of weird stuff. And Kanye knows this. He knows the history of his wife. he knows Kris Jenner and how controlling she is, how she basically has pimped out her own kids, and he knows that, hey, that is the future of his kids if he doesn't do anything about it. The Donda rapper was talking about Kris Jenner, who manages Kylie and ex-wife Kim Kardashian, supporting her daughters as they shot for Playboy magazine in September 2019 and 2007, respectively. Yeah, so Kris Jenner has her daughters shooting for Playboy. Again, it has made them adult entertainers. Her daughters, adult entertainers, right? Playboy. Okay, again, not something Kanye wants for his own kids. This was one of the many posts the rapper shared on Instagram where he called out his former mother-in-law as well as Hillary Clinton, Mark Zuckerberg, and Charlamagne the God, who he had feuded with in the past. Again, all degenerates, right? Hillary, Mark Zuckerberg, and Charlamagne the God, all degenerates, okay? All degenerates. In his first post today, West greeted Hillary and Mark, telling them that they were going to take me off Instagram. He also declared, quote, "My kids going to Donda. They not going to their school. Charlamagne the God and Kris, get your mother effing popcorn." West, who shares North St. Psalms and Chicago with Kardashian, has previously disagreed with his 4 kids going to their school, which he also picked out. In a second post, he shared a screenshot of his text message where an unidentified person, presumably Kardashian, asked him to stop. "No, we need to talk in person. You don't have a say-so of where the kids go to school. Why do you get say-so? Because you have white," he responded. Amid their conversation, she told him that her mother was asking him to stop mentioning her name. Since 2019, West has been publicly slamming Kris for allegedly trying to lock him up. "I'm almost 67 years old and I don't always feel great, and this stresses me to no end." Kris seemingly begged him, according to Kardashian, to which he replied, "Y'all don't have say so over my black children and where they go to school." So Kanye doesn't like the fact his kids are going to, I guess, the Calabasas school. Okay, I think that's where they're going. He wants them to go to the Donda Academy, which is the school that Kanye is building. He went on this rant against Kwanzaa, right? It was like, oh, they're learning about Kwanzaa at the school they're currently going to. Basically, what is Kwanzaa, right? Why are they learning about Kwanzaa? Okay, so Kanye has some issues with what they are learning in that school. He told the Skims mogul that, quote, "they will not do Playboy and sex tapes," and to, quote, "tell your Clinton friends to come get him. I'm here," he concluded his message. But that wasn't the end, as Ye proceeded to slam people who believe he was spiraling due to his tirade. Quote, "anyone that says I'm spiraling when I express the undeniable truth is a sheep," he wrote in yet another post, telling people to, quote, "shut the F up and worry about your own kids." Yeah, I mean, you can't get mad at the guy for going crazy over his kids, right? He believes that his kids are going to be pimped out by their grandmother, Kris Jenner, which, I mean, let's be real. He has all the reason in the world to believe that to be the case, okay? He doesn't want his kids to end up being adult stars, which is basically what the fate of a Kardashian is, because that's how they make money. They make money from selling their bodies online, for selling nudes, for doing adult entertainment. That's just the reality of the situation, okay? Quote, "I obviously am dealing with wars at the highest level of control and discrimination based on the level that I'm operating," he said as he compares himself to an orchestra conductor. Quote, "oh, Ye is crazy, is basic as F at this point. I'm simply right. I know girls who sell you know what that don't agree with how my daughters are displayed." Ye, who stated on social media that he was the kid's father, claimed that he had been driven crazy before, something he wasn't going to let happen again. Quote, "it's not up to Calabasas or Hulu where my kids go to school. I'm not the crazy one," he said, adding, quote, "I won't stop until I have a say so on my kids, no matter what it legally takes." Hey, man, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. So, I mean, here's the thing, man. I sympathize with Kanye, but Kanye knew who Kim Kardashian was before he married her. He knew who she was before he had kids with her. He knew that she was an adult star, right? That she made sex tapes, and that her claim to fame is off of sex, right? She makes money off of sex. She knows their whole family makes money off of that. What did you think was going to happen to your kids, especially if you had a daughter, which you do have daughters? What do you think was going to happen? What do you think they was going to be exposed to? Of course they was going to be exposed to this stuff. So you knew it going in. I can only feel so bad for you considering, again, that you had all this information, which, again, is why we must be careful as men who we decide to make our wives and who we decide to have kids with. That is the most important decision of your life, and you can't take that decision lightly, okay? Kim Kardashian, it may seem like a good idea to marry her at first because she has a lot of money, because she has a brand, she has fame, whatever. But, you know, Kanye has all that as well, too. There's nothing that he can provide for his kids with Kim Kardashian that he can't provide for his kids by himself, right? I mean, you're that rich. You can afford the highest level of education or whatever type of care or resources you need for your children. You could have done that with anybody, right? You decided to get in bed with a Kardashian, and then you have to deal with the consequences of your mistakes. Also, on top of that, again, speaking of money, Kanye has a whole lot of money, and the guy doesn't seem to be happy, right? He's going from woman to woman, okay, that look like Kardashians. All the women that he's sleeping around with, they look like Kardashians. The guy does not seem to be happy. He has an addiction to adult entertainment, which, again, I find to be fascinating considering how he can have any woman in the world, but he still wants to watch adult entertainment. He still has an addiction to adult entertainment, okay? He called Hollywood a brothel, which, I mean, we already knew that Hollywood was basically a brothel. Again, all these things he knew before getting married to a Hollywood celebrity, which is Kim Kardashian. You know, I feel bad for Ye. I think Ye is right. I think Ye is exposing a whole lot of truths, and I think that people are missing the point when they call Ye crazy. But at the same time, Ye knew what he was getting into, and again, people should take this as a lesson in regards to being very, very, very careful in terms of who you choose to marry and have kids with. That is one of the most important decisions you can make in your life. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.